Okay, 108 Mulberry. Caught everything on a rainy occasion. It is at the top of a cul-de-sac. I mean, you drive straight up and straight into your driveway. All your neighbors look good. I don't see any problems or issues. Got a lot of leaves on the roof there, but there's a lot of trees. Coined edges, single gates. Some boards have been replaced here and there, so. And I don't think there's a gate on this side. You do have your natural gas hook up there. All right. All right, let's go in. There we go. All right. LVP as you come in your entryway. What I think they want are calling the dining room. Could also make an office if you wanted it to. It does have a door there. It's a little unusual. And I've got my squeaky shoes on again. A little nook area up there. We'll go to the guest side of the house first. You do have a built-in gas logs. And then we've got 3 bedrooms on this side. It's not small, it's not super large, just not small. Plantation shutters, those are nice. And then kind of a typical 2-door pull closet. I see this in a lot of the house. So this is painted, this isn't. And there's a couple of more places where it's kind of like that. I don't understand. A lot of, again, none of this is bad, but there's little, it's been lived in. It's not dirty or filthy. It just has some screws still left in the wall. You can kind of see where, and when it was painted, you got some smudges on the ceiling, not a big deal. And they do have on the door frame everybody's height. One of the other guest rooms here. This one does have crown molding in it. The other one did not. Paint's going to need a little touch up in a few spaces here and there. Again, very similar closet space. Across the hall is the guest bathroom. Dual sink, solid surface. Let's see, we've got some linen, laundry hamper, plantation shutters, and then a separate room with the toilet and shower insert. Okay. You have a large linen closet here in the hallway. Then another guest bedroom. Kind of hard to tell. This might be just a tad smaller than either of the other two, but it would be very close. And you do have standard little closet there. It's, yeah, just some smudges. There's the door to the dining, and then it's right across from the kitchen. Lots of cabinets. Solid surface, not sure if that's granite. Might be quartz. I have a hard time telling between the two. Sometimes it's easy, but there's sometimes I'm not sure. This is your eat-in kitchen, which we'll come back through here to go to the backyard in a second. A little bar area here. And again, just some, just some marks and still a screw there, and you can see where something's been covered over. So it's gonna need, and it just sort of seems smudgy in some areas. Not bad, but just looks like a repair was done there. It's hard to see on the phone. Then we have, we'll hit the garage. It's painted floor. Pull down stairs for storage. Then you also have a couple of racks here for storage. You can see the seam tape coming loose a little bit there. We've seen that a lot of times in these. Okay. AC closet. There is no date on the sticker. It's one of those that just, they don't put dates on. It's got a little age to it. It's hard to say, and I didn't look at the notes to see what they said it had been replaced recently. Laundry room. And of course, water heater. And then back to master bedroom. Still has the plantation shutters. It does have this massive built-in here. This is granite. Just a regular soaking tub, no jets. And then you have a little water closet there with a little cabinet. And then behind the door is the master closet, which has sort of been painted some. So this is kind of one of those where I just did not understand, and there's so many scuff marks on the ceiling. Like I don't know what they would have been doing to do that, but looks like maybe they were trying to do a remodel and stopped, because you can see a measurement written right there. And then you can see where they've patched and fixed some items. So just not sure. A little bit odd. And I think that's it for the house. We'll go into the backyard. Let's see where I'm at. 9 minutes. We may just try to keep going and do the other. I was gonna do 2 videos, but we'll just walk through on it. Get them both. It's a little bit, let's see. There we go. Try to get some light going back here. You do have a nice patio area. There's only a little bit of it that's covered. This little section here is covered. The rest is kind of in the open. Large yard. We've got a storage building out there. There's the second house, which we'll go to. You have a little raised concrete section here. Let's see. Let's see. I think that's going to be... yeah. A little mildew going there. You've got wood fence here, chain link across this back side. Very smaller type garden homes right back in here. You can tell this was very well manicured at one point. There's a double gate right there in the chain link. I'm not sure where your property line ends. I thought it was the fence. Now seeing that, I'm wondering if you don't have up to the next fence. No, that's okay. Yeah, it's right of way for the power line runs right through there, so they will have that. I didn't see over here. Looks like a raised flower bed here and a single extra wide gate there, which there's a garage door on this side, so I'm assuming I mean there is a... does that go all the way? Yeah, there is a driveway. You could come down and put a car in there. Also makes a good spot for your lawnmower if you want, or you could rent this out. You'd have to do some remodeling to it. Also, this little bridge here is slippery as ice. Ask me how I know. But you do have that. If you do go with this house, I highly recommend putting some kind of anti-skid on that wood. At my age, it's not fun to fall. Goodness, couldn't catch the door. Okay. And we do have like a little bit coming loose there, easily put back. Let's have a full bath here. Got a sink, vanity, stand-up shower. Again, some smudges here and there. Double French doors into a living room with a coppered ceiling. Go back this way. Obviously, they're using this as an office area, a door to the side yard here. Quite a few built-ins. And then a door to the garage. This AC had a date on it, and it was 2014. So 11, 12 years old. Again, some pull down stairs and some rack storage there. Tight one car, but I don't know, they might have used it for a golf cart or a lawnmower or something of that nature. Okay. So squeaky. A lot of smudges. Little storage room. Media, looks like it might have been a media closet with some of the Ethernet connections they have there. And then a little pocket door here to another large room. And there are hooks all in the ceiling. Like they are everywhere. I'm just not sure. Large outlets there. Okay, that's it. That's all of the property. There's a good bit outside, but it's very hard to see in the light that we have left. But oh yeah, the storage building. Let's take a peek at that before as there's that side door. There wasn't a key for this. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it yet. Okay, it's open. Oh, there's a lawnmower. Let's see. There's a light. Yep, there we go. Okay. So he's built in some shelves here. Nice. He has electric run, and then there's attic storage here and on this side. All right. And that's it. Any questions on it, let me know.